Elizabeth Scala here from elizabethscala.com. So this week we are heading into our second of the 3 practical tips I'm sharing with you about how to invite more art to your science of nursing practice. So why am I interested in this topic? Very quickly, a couple of years ago I surveyed nurses. I was running focus groups, talking to people both on and offline, and what I kept hearing was this theme which I sort of entitled, and I'm not sure if I coined it, I might have read it somewhere on the internet, called click and pick nursing. So we're constantly sitting at a computer and clicking and picking through our documentation. And we feel like we're so heavily involved with the science of nursing that the art, the patient connection, the human touch, the presence, the time to actually just spend educating our patients has sort of fallen by the wayside. So that got me really motivated to invite the art of nursing back into the science through various modalities, including my virtual conference held during Nurses Week. Okay, so this week we are in tip number 2. If you missed last week's tip, just go back one video or head back to the blog at elizabethscala.com. This week we're going to be talking about something a little interesting. I got an email newsletter from a social media marketer who I follow online, who's very, her expertise is in LinkedIn, most certainly. And as a LinkedIn expert, she teaches people how to create LinkedIn profiles. So that profile, if someone goes to your profile, what do they read about you? What do they learn about you? How do they find out about you? So you might be thinking, what does this have to do with the art of nursing? Well, people are wondering, how do I make that human connection? How do I invite more presence when I'm with my patients? How do I relate to them on a personal level when I really don't have a lot of time? We all struggle with having enough time, right? Well, this week's tip is very simple and it takes no additional time at all. So you're all like, yay, I'm excited. What is it? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm literally going to read a piece of her blog post, and I'll put this in the blog post as well and link out to it so you can find out more. But this is from topdogsocialmedia.com, and Melody, I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce her last name, but she says this is where she's going to go into the psychology of the profile, okay? According to a study team at Stanford University, the social profile is one that is being most actively used online for businesses, as well as for personal, networking. People with a good profile photo on social media platforms receive the same increased activity. So why is the profile, why is our social media profile, the about me sort of section in our picture, why is it so important? And she says it's not because your hair is awesome or because of the new suit you're trying to show off. That doesn't affect people. The profile photo is important because of your eyes. Because of your eyes. And she says why? According to the scientific study, the eyes are the windows to the soul. And they go on to reveal that when we get acquainted with a person's eyes, when we first see them, this is why advertisements on TV use an image, usually near the person's head, is to allow people to see your eyes, to sort of connect with you. So when I received this email and I was reading, I was like, goodness, this could be a tip for how we invite more art into the science of nursing. This is something that we can do that takes no additional time. This is something that we can do as long as we have eyes and as long as our patient is able to see. But anytime you are going into a room, anytime you are giving a medication, anytime you are answering a question or providing discharge teaching, it is important, as long as it's culturally okay, to look into that person's eyes, to introduce yourselves, to smile, to connect personally via eye contact. So that is tip number 2 for how we can invite more art into the science of our profession of nursing. If you've enjoyed this video and would like to learn about me or learn more about me or read more of my blog posts or listen to more of my audios, head over to elizabethscala.com, and I thank you for watching.